So we want to do 9.5 number 21, and we might wonder to ourselves,
Common bottom?
are we finding common bottoms here?
Yeah.
Probably, right? There's fractions. So what's your common bottom in all this business?
3 times x minus 2 times x minus 5.
You guys all see what Connie doesn't have that 3x minus 6 in there?
Because
pull a 3 out of the 3x.
yeah.
Yeah, that would really be a good idea. The first thing you should do when confronted with one of these little messes is just check the bottoms and factor them all out as much as you possibly can. So in this case, this is factored as much as it can be, this is factored as much as it can be, but this 3x minus 6, I can get a 3 out of that. Right, so that's, all right, this is 3 times x minus 2. And then I've already got x minus 2's that I'm going to need anyway, right?
So why even bother?
Yeah, so don't throw it in twice.
Right.
If you throw it in twice, you'll end up with a cubic in the end. It'll be hard to solve.
Will it be the wrong answer?
No, you'll get the right answer eventually, but you'll have to be really pretty clever about it.
Oh.
So once I found out the common bottom, what do I do with that information?
Yeah.
You multiply everything through by the common bottom. Okay, so I'm going to take this whole jazz here, and we're going to multiply by the common bottom. What's the result of that going to be? 4 times 3 times x minus 2. Where'd the x minus 5 go?
Right there, cancelled.
Okay, those pieces cancel. And then you got plus 5 times 3 times, nice, x minus 5. Where'd the x minus 2 go?
Cancelled.
Okay, that one canceled too. Okay, so now on this last one, you've got an x plus 6 with parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Where'd the rest go?
Cancelled.
Canceled again, right? And so you might remember the shortcut, right? To get from here to here. Insert the missing bits of the bottom, right? Okay, so here I am. Now what do I do with this?
Combine.
Yeah, I should kind of stick this together. So first things first, maybe,
12.
Yeah.
okay, 12 times x minus 2 plus 15 times x minus 5 equals,
Then you would FOIL that out, right?
okay, FOIL that thing out. So you got x squared.
Can we cancel the x minus 5 because they're on the opposite side of the equal sign?
Because there's a plus sign in there, you can't break it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to say, yeah, sure, divide through by x minus 5, right? That would in fact be a good clue that you had screwed up and put in an extra x minus 5, if you can divide everything through by it. That would have said I didn't really need that in the common bottom. Here, yeah, we can't get one out because there isn't one here to cancel. If we divide through by it, I'll get fraction plus number equals x plus 6. And that fraction thing, I'm going to have to multiply by the bottom to get rid of it. It's going to put me back a step. So I got x squared.
Plus minus 5x.
Plus 6x minus 5x. I think I was hearing that. Minus 30. Okay, so let's see, that was a FOIL step, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what? Okay, I need to distribute and combine some like terms. So on the right hand side, you'll get x squared plus x minus 30. And on the left hand side, you'll get,
27x.
cool, 27x, right? That's 12x plus 15x. And then there's minus 24 and
75.
minus 75.
I don't see that. Can you
Yeah,
point it out to me?
absolutely. So I'm putting the 12 through onto these two pieces, right?
Okay, yeah,
So that's giving me a 12x minus 24.
got it.
And then I'm putting the 15 through on these two pieces.
Okay.
So that's giving me a plus 15x minus 75. And then, because 12 and 15 were small numbers, I added those together in my head. And then because I'm dumb, I didn't know what minus 24 and minus 75 was, so I just wrote that down.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
Limit your mental arithmetic to the things that you can keep in your head. If that means that keeping these two guys in your head is a little bit hard, write them down.
Mhm.
Do the addition yourself. Like, do the addition in the next step.
Okay.
It's okay. However, you got to get it to work in your head. So let's see. I got 27x minus.
99.
99.
Okay, now somehow, now that they're written down, I can do this, right? And this is x squared plus x minus 30.
Oh, no, just like term.
And then like terms. How do you get like terms together?
99.
Okay. So we'll add 99 to both sides. So I'll get 27x is x squared plus x
Plus 60.
Yep.
9.
Plus 69.
Oh,
Thank you for the sound effect. And then subtract 27x. And so I'll get 0 equals x squared minus 26x plus 69. And now what? Yeah, I try to factor, right?
Quadratic formula.
Or I quadratic formula, or I
Get up and
yeah, AC factor and then zero product rule. So far I've got two options, right? I factor and zero product rule, or I quadratic formula. What's the third option?
Complete the square because it's all nice.
Yeah, we could actually complete the square on this one.
Really?
Yeah, 13.
You guys want to remember that, or do you want to just?
Yes,
I want to
please.
forget
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Show of hands for yes, please. Show of hands for no, never. Okay, we'll complete the square again. Okay. So how do I complete the square? I need to put blanks on both sides, right? Oh, maybe I should move the 69 to the other side.
Oh yeah, because it can't equal 0.
So let me subtract 69 to the other side and put blanks in. So I've got blank minus 69 is x squared minus 26x plus blank. And then I want to think about this, Jazz, as x something squared. And that's supposed to equal this blank minus 69, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember this form at least?
Vaguely.
How do you get from this minus 26 to the number in the blank?
Divide by 2.
Okay, we'll divide by 2. So that'll give me
13.
minus 13. And then how do I fill in the blanks?
Squares. And square the rest. It's 13.
Yeah, I should be squaring the result, right?
Yeah.
So what's 13 squared? 169. Okay, so in the end here I get what on the left hand side?
100.
100 is
X minus 13 squared.
x minus 13 squared. So what do you do? That was complete the square, right?
Yep.
You guys see that?
Which
Here to
is
there was CT squared. And now we need to extract the roots. Nice, good memory. So I square root both sides. So I get x minus 13 on this side. And on the opposite, I get what?
Plus or minus 10.
Plus or minus 10.
Oh, that's right.
Right? You need a plus or minus, and you need to do the square root. So that was plus or minus square root to both sides. Because I was unsquaring, right?
Okay.
Now what?
Add 13.
Add 13 to both sides. So I get 13 plus or minus 10 is x.
It's 3 and 20. Yeah.
So x is 3 or x is 23. And then what do I need to check with that information?
Look at
Make
that.
sure you don't divide by 0.
Yeah, I should go back, make sure that I wasn't dividing by 0. So I should look at the common bottom, right?
You're good.
And
Good, good.
this guy has problems at
Negative 2 and 5.
positive 2, positive 5. Neither of those is positive 2 or positive 5, so I am good to go with those.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool.
This step at the end, right? Oops, I need a new color. This step from this guy to that thing, that can take a lot of forms, right? We chose complete the square, but you can do whatever there. Cool? Questions, things? Cool?